Hello, hi Demetra. Yeah, so I'm about to talk to myself again. I've been having um a lot of thoughts about relationships. So I don't know if there's like a lot of people energies about relationships or just something because I ain't really tripping. Ain't thinking about all that. Well, I am, but I'm not. But anyways, but so yes, I'm just make this video. It's about I keep thinking about relationships and how people are in these relationships, and I just feel like I feel a lot of people energies as if they're stuck. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna just say what I'm feeling. So I do feel a lot of energy of a lot of people that are currently in relationships they do not want to be in, and they realize they accepting that, so that they've been in. I get the feeling like a lot of people have been in relationships for a while, for like years, not months, but like this is like years. People been in relationships and they got in relationships. Um, n- Not really for love, probably for the intimacy and mainly for the look, and also um okay, and also for the what did I say, for like to um how can I say this, why the word promotion is coming up, not, I don't think promotion is the right word for the how can okay, say people get in a relationship, not really for the jealousy. Well, yeah, just say that. So say somebody get into a relationship to make somebody else, thinking that they want to make somebody else jealous, like they act jealous, okay? Or the new person want to make the person who they recently got in a relationship with want to make they ex jealous, like, oh yeah, I'm with your ex now, and then really they don't want to be with that person, they just focus on the person's ex, trying to be, want them to be upset that they in a relationship with a person now. Yeah, hopefully that made sense. But anyways, that's the energy that that I'm picking up on, that I'm feeling a lot of lately, that these people, how can I say, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just say females. I shoot, this probably was going on around me, shoot. But say my exes, say they current or previous exes or whatever, females that they with, actually only been got in relationship with them because of me, because like I'm like, oh, I want to make Demetra upset, or like focusing on me, not focusing on the dude, but focusing on me and my youth. I'm not tripping. I'm not, never been the type of person to be tripped. Like if I want the person, trust me, I can get them, and I can still get them, but I don't want them. You know, that's just general. But that's just with anything. So but anyways, so I'm picking up on that energy that a lot of people realizing that they are in current relationships with the person they don't even want to be with. They just sick and tired of this person. They feel stuck. They like, oh my goodness, what, this is the day. This is the day that I'm telling how I feel, him or her, how I feel. I just don't want to be with them and this and that. And then that day come and they just keep procrastinating. So they like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship with this person, because they opening up their eyes and realize how cruddy that person is, and they realizing, they owning up to the fact that when they first got into a relationship with that person, it was all fun, it was cool, just how like a lot of relationships is, start off fun and cool and just like, hey, something to do. But then eventually, people like, this is probably not the person I want to be with, or they really start seeing the trueness of that person. And like, I can't be with this person for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not sure if people nowadays is dating to get married, or people don't even want to get married anymore. I don't know. But at some point, if you're in a relationship for years, and how can I say this? I know some females, including myself, at one point in time, like, yeah, I wanted to get married, but now I don't. That's all a whole shoot. Marriage, that's a whole like trickery, plan, contract, government, fakeness, uh, dictator. It's a whole lot of stuff with that. But I would get married in front of who? In front of like, that's a whole nother different video. But yeah, that's like a trap to get married, especially if you get married to the person that you don't want to be with or whatever. You just doing it because you've been forced to get married to that person to stop them from nagging. Oh, we need to get married. We've been together for all these years and yada yada yada. And even though it's problems, but they want to get married for the look, for because we gotta keep up with the Joneses. I don't know if people still do that, but yeah, and then people be like relationship goals. Oh yeah, you know how couples be posting. Oh my goodness, do y'all know how many celebrities? Like I know this. Do y'all know how many celebrities are in relationships, like married relationships, that they don't even like want to be with that person? It was all like set up. It's all for the look. It's all for the business deal. It's not really for love. I mean, yeah, they probably like the person who they with, and they probably had some good times with the person that they with. I'm quite sure, but that's not truly the person that they supposed to be with. And trust me, you would know. You would know when you found the person that you really supposed to be with. Like, you would know. So, because everybody else before that person, and even people who trying to come in after that person, cannot measure up. Like, I mean, you would know. Trust me, I know. So, but yeah, so all this relationship goals, and how couples be taking pictures, and people be like, oh yeah, relationship goals. We got the same matching shoes. We got the same matching outfits. We at the movies. We at this restaurant that we go to every weekend. Posting pictures, and just like, okay, like, are y'all doing it for the look, or y'all really in it for each other? That shows they're really not in it for each other. And I notice a lot of people probably stay in relationships too. I'm picking up this because of kids. A lot of people do stay in relationships because of kids, and I was I have experienced that a time or two, but of course eventually I realized that the kids can pick up on that energy, especially of their mother energy. If they could pick up if their mother is not really happy, or just the energy in the room of a person, and be like, okay. And I'm like, it's not good to stay in a relationship because of the children. Oh, we have young children, we need to have them grow up in a family household environment. I mean, yeah, that's good, of course, yeah. But if it's not the right family environment, you don't force it. That's faking. Like, why would you fake a happy family? Like, if you not a happy family, why? Oh, but that's what people are doing. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. A lot of people are faking that they're happy in these relationships when they're not. They're not happy at all, and it's okay. If you're not happy, you have the opportunities to change it. Don't settle. Do not settle. If you know that you're the type of person who don't want to be in a relationship at all. You know what? This, I know, I probably keep going back and forth. I remember years ago, when I used to watch Jerry Springer, when it was like the real Jerry Springer, or just any really talk shows. You know, I was young, and then people would come on, yeah, I have a secret to tell. I've been cheating on you for the past X amount of months with such and such. I've been cheating on you with this person, with that person. Like, they keep continually to cheat on the person that they with. So eventually, I'm like, why don't the people just break up with the person they're with? So therefore, it won't be cheating at all. It's like you just doing you. You let the other person know, you know what, it's not working out. I can't be with you anymore. I don't, feel you like that anymore. But if you still want us to hook up and do this and do that, fine. But I'm like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. And the person, I have to accept it. Like, okay, fine, whatever. They probably be upset, but hey, you don't want to be with them. And then go to the person who you've been sleeping around with on that person and be like, well, hey, I'm not with the other person anymore, but we can still, hook up and do this and do that, and I ain't trying to be in a relationship with you neither. And then give that person an opportunity to be like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I ain't trying to be in a relationship with you. I'm just trying to, do some stuff. And that's it. Like, be honest. I'm just like, why in the world people be cheating? Just break up with the person, especially if you continue to go out with the same person over and over again. Like, one time, okay, fine, oh my goodness, I messed up, I slept with somebody one time. But to continue to sleep with the same person, it's like, just don't be in a relationship at all. Be free. And then be honest with the people, who you come in contact with. Like, look, I ain't trying to be with one person, or I don't want to be in a relationship. I like to go out with different people. I like to experience different people. It's different sizes, it's different shapes, it's different personalities, it's different things. And I'm just like, it's party favors. So I'm just want to, safely experience, all these party favors, I mean, just be truthful and honest. So, yeah, so about, so what was I, see, I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, relationships, cheating, yeah, just break up with the person. Why in the world cheat on somebody constantly? But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. So I'm just like, don't settle. Don't settle, because don't be in a relationship with people because of the kids and you think you're doing their children a favor when you actually just doing more harm than good. Because of course, when the kids grow up, they'll be like, yeah, my parents, they stayed married until I was 18, 19 years old, but for the past 10 years of that, I knew that they wasn't happy and this and that. It's like, that's that energy. Like, you bringing your unhappy energy, or you keeping your unhappy energy in a household with that child should be happy. Like, children should be happy. Like, what in the world they got problems? What problems do children got? Homework? Who gonna get on the sliding board first? I mean, I don't know, but children should be happy. They shouldn't be having nothing to worry about. They shouldn't. Yeah, like, what, man? But yeah. So back to, I want to say anything else about relationships. Basically, yeah, just don't settle. This is for everybody. Like, y'all deserve so much more. Don't be stuck. Don't keep yourself stuck with someone who you know that you don't want to be with. You know that that's not the person who you're supposed to be with. You probably don't. You're supposed to be with nobody but yourself. And then I remember, this is years ago too, in my younger days, I would be talking to multiple guys. Not so many at the same time. Now, I have done that before, but during this time, like I said, my younger days, I would be like, be in a relationship, and when I'm in a relationship with somebody, I just, you know, I just be with that person, you know. But it'd be other guys that be like trying to text me and call me, and sometimes I'd be like, hey, whatever, but I don't really give them too much energy. But I do probably respond, but just let them know, like, nah, I can't do that. I'm in a relationship, you know, whatever. And then, so the person I'm in a relationship with at that time, mind you, this is younger days, say me and that person stopped talking. So then once we finished up talking, like a week later, I'm already going out with one of the guys who was texting me. And then me and that person stopped talking. So I was the type of person who really would be jumping in from one relationship to the next without breathing, you know, without, okay, let me just focus on me or this and that. And I think it was more so because, you know, it was, I guess it was fun. I mean, you know, I had some fun times going out, doing things, you know, with different guys, like going out, not just doing the do, but like just going out, movies, eating. Um, Dang, was that the only things I did with them? Shoot, I guess I ain't do too much. Like I said, I was young.